Hello, it's me, Tina from Ideas and Embellishment. That's Tina Gilbert, spelled with U. And if you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you've stuck with me through thick and thin, I really appreciate you guys so much. And I really love it when you guys tune in and give me feedback. Whether it's good or bad. So this is part 2 of this envelope journal. And part 1, we made the actual cover and put the pages in, easy peasy. So, for this one, we're gonna look at the envelopes. Now, I got these junk mail envelopes, and some of them I have already cut down. As you can see, I wanted it to fit on here. And what I did on this one, I don't know if you can, like, if you have an envelope, this is the flap right here, just like that. Now, what I did was I folded it so that it was even with this side right here. And I cut the top off because I wanted it to be like this, but I want this to be even right here. So you decide which side you want your envelopes. So for these, I decided, I took this one and I did the same thing, and I just cut the top off, because I want these to go on this side of the cover. Okay. This one I decided I wanted on the other side, so I'll cut the top off that way, and that will go over here. These two, I believe I'm going to put on this side, and then this one I'm going to put on this side also. So what you need to do is you separate them, because you want to make sure that they are, you know, copacetic. This one right here, as you can see, is it is torn. Yeah, torn. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, torn. So what I'm going to do with that, I'm going to take this just happens to fit in there. And I'm going to get me an X-Acto knife and my ruler. And I'm going to cut just this part off. So nice and straight. So you have that. I also want to cut off, I need to, these little ends right here. Okay. All right. And then I can cut these off. I did feed the birds, so. And then I can fold this over so I'll have a flap. I'm going to use the bone folder or my finger folder. All right, so I have that. So this is going to go on this side. So I want to make sure, I think I'm going to cut it off right here, a little over, like maybe right there, because I want it to be smaller than this envelope. And it's all just depending on what you want. You don't have to be a certain way or whatever. So can also, so this one could go like this and like this, okay? Now, if I wanted to, I could take this little bitty one and I might put it right there. So I could still use this part for this side. Okay, so we're gonna keep these apart because we know that's what the next part we have to do is we have to cover the envelopes, which is the most consuming part of the whole thing. So I have my scraps, which are like really, all right, let's see. I want to look at the front because whatever you want to, your color palette will be whatever is on here. So what I can do is use the same kind of colors as this. And what I might do is just get out my, this could work, but I kind of like it to have the front and the back the same. So maybe, I mean, my scraps will work for some of these little ones, but not for, I think I'll keep these two out to use. Because they kind of look like that would work. And then, I actually like this too. It doesn't go with that, but it kind of goes with that color palette. I'm just kind of looking through my scraps, y'all, sorry. Because I don't have enough room for on the thing for you to see. There's not a whole lot in here. So I think what I'm going to do is get the paper pad that this came with, and I'm just going to grab something. I think this would be a good one to go on here. All right, I'm going to move all this out of the way. Let me show you how I would cover this. First of all, I am going to cut this down, and I think I'm going to go a little bit over and a little bit down from here. So let me do this. And then I just want to fold it. So I'm just going to fold that. You'll see what I'm saying in a minute. I am making a mess, as usual. Okay, so I think I did here. What did I do? Like here? This, and I thought I did I see what I did. It'll be okay. So I'm going to make a mark because this is the hardest one. I think I'm just going to do this right here. In fact, I think I'm just going to go ahead and cut that off because I tore that. I don't like it. Okay. Now, I'm going to move this down. Right here. And I don't want this curve, so I'm going to go right where this curve is, and we'll make a mark. And make a mark. And we'll go down, and then we'll do the same thing, about right there, about right here. Then I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to go right like this, right like this. And then I'm going to do the same thing. Like this. So then we'll take my ruler and very lightly, just lightly as light can be, And make a little mark. And then on this side, I only have to mark right here. And there's that one right there. Excuse my head. And right here. Then I'm going to get my X-Acto knife. And I'm going to cut it out. Now, if you don't want the cutout, then you don't have to do it. But I want the cutout because that's the whole point of having a window envelope, is having the cutout, right? And I did feed them. So then this will go just like this. So what I'm going to do, this one I'm going to use tape. Let me just see something. I want to about see. Okay, y'all. I'm having a little issues here. I had some caffeine this morning. When I had it, went and got some coffee, and so I'm not used to having so much caffeine, so I'm shaking a little bit, but that's okay. I'm not really, actually. I'm not really. I'm just kind of... Yeah, this is the hardest one. The others are not too hard. I mean, if you just have a plain old envelope, they're really easy to color to do. I'm going to put some Fabri-Tac on here. All right. Careful, careful. Steady as she goes. And then I take my pencil and just erase these lines. Whoops, look what I did, because they're sticky right here. It's okay. I can fix it. Can't even tell. But I do have some sticky right here, so what I'm going to do with that, put some wax on there so it won't stick. All right, and then I'm going to take this, I'm going to fold it, and then I'm going to It needs to be two. Actually, I could probably. Is this the top? It is the top, yes. All right, come on now. So I'm going to go ahead and put some more tape up here. And you guys, it does not have to be perfect. And I really wish my glue would come out. What is going on with this glue thing? Might be time to get a new one. Now, see glue? I'm just gonna, all right. Now I have a little bit of overhang, but that's okay, because what I can do is cut it off. Right here. And then this, I can cut this off too. I think I'm gonna do, actually, yeah, that did it. I need it. Let's even this up a little bit. Perfect. I don't know what's gotten into these birds. Okay, so we have this. Now, one of the things we want to do, and what she did is she used book page on the inside of all of her things. I also need to cut this off. So you can do that. Let's make it. You know, this thing is irritating. Let's trim that off. It's irritating. There. So we have this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get, I don't know what I did with my, some of this book page. And one of the things, this is going to be probably not big enough. Because you want it to be, oh gosh, dogs, birds, dogs. I think I'm going to use this handwriting thing instead. It just looks more fun. Birds. Y'all, I'm sorry. I did feed them. Oh, yay. My cutter. Sometimes. I think I'm going to do it like this. Right like that. No. Okay, maybe. No, I don't want to do that. I want to use scrapbook page. I need a bigger page is what I need. This is really old. I need larger pages. I don't have no larger pages. Let's see. I think I can use a dictionary. Oh, I have this book. Let's use this book. Yeah. You know what? I'm not doing this. Because I need to do this. So, okay, this will be good. And I think no, it's not going to be long enough for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm only going